So are you, Ron. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Table Talk.
Table
Episode 25, maybe?
I don't know.
But episode 1 coming
On
up
CW.
this weekend on the CW. It's actually happened this time. There was a false start on our last one. We
Damn
didn't
racing.
actually make it on. There was a couple things, but you know what? We're here. We've arrived. Welcome to Table Talk, ladies and gentlemen, to our CW audience. I'm Michael Ransom. This is Ron Herbert, Red Rocks Ron.
Thank you. What do we? Why watch the show, Mike? What's up? What are we talking about?
One of these. That's you, Ron.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
it's exciting.
Those are all the people sitting here behind the camera. You can't see cheering Ron on.
Well, if you don't know about Red Rocks, I'll just tell you a little bit. We own 2 restaurants, one in South Park. My partner runs it, John Love, and then I run this one in Burkdale. And we've been around a long time. And about 25 episodes ago, I asked you want to do a podcast, right, Michael?
Yeah, it's about that time.
And Michael works with SoCal Marketing, one of the smartest, brightest minds that I know. So we decided to start a podcast to talk about ideas, things, what's going on in the community, sports, NASCAR, bets, stocks.
Money, yeah.
Money, yeah.
Gambling or
And why should you watch this show?
or stocks, yeah.
Why should you watch?
Why should you watch?
Yeah.
To be entertained,
To be entertained.
to be informed.
So
be
you're on.
entertained and informed.
We're on 11:30 on Saturday morning. Like, what else could you do? Like, this watching this show would be it. Like,
I think what most people are going to do on Saturdays just set their alarm for like 11:28, turn on the TV, and at 11:30 we're going to grace the screen, me and you,
so
and this bunny rabbit that's sitting here.
well, within that's why the bunny rabbit's here, because
We got to address the bunny in the room.
Well, it's because we have Easter at both stores.
Yeah,
And we serve ham and
both stores, Easter all over the world, really.
well, Easter all but I'm saying we're serving food. Red
So
Rocks.
tell us a little bit about what's going on this weekend, Easter Sunday at Red Rocks.
Well, we have a great Peep Martini drink, which I drink a lot of those just to get through the day, and helps me talk to all the guests. And I eat all the Peeps.
Yeah.
So we basically, my favorite candy is Peeps. So then I made a drink with it.
Your favorite Easter candy or your?
Oh, Easter candy by far.
Do you call it a pink martini or a peep martini?
Peep.
Peep martini. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to try that. I think they're going to make one. Then we have the ham I eat every year.
Ham.
My mother usually flies in. My dad used to fly in for it.
Yeah.
And I eat usually with them. And then
You guys are gonna be slammed here Sunday.
Oh yeah.
So is it like you guys doing brunch and all that? Oh wow, we got a guest.
We got to guess. Have a seat there, Jay.
We need our recording sign on.
Yeah.
Recording.
So we do have the chocolate cake. Jay, you just sit down there. You can
Hey,
listen
Jay.
for a minute.
Thank you.
What's up, Jay?
Sit down. Hey, what's up, guys?
This is what happens in table talk. You know, famous people just show up, grab a seat, and
just
talk
grab
at
a
the
seat.
table.
We're talking about us right now, so let us.
Well, it's
You
all
could-
about you, Ron.
You could put those
Yeah,
heads.
so-
there you go.
The show, basically, we started, 25 episodes ago. It was just about
Seems like yesterday.
talking about anything from stocks to hoop group to
Sports,
sports to
news, Easter,
Easter.
Halloween, New Year's, Christmas. We made it through all those.
So when you set your alarm for 11:28 a.m. instead of watching, you should watch this show. And we got a great sponsor this week. Who's our sponsor?
SRI,
SRI, Greg Fernelli.
Greg Fernelli.
He stepped up, so you'll see his.
Let me give him one of these.
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
We love
Yeah,
Greg Fernelli,
we
by
do.
the way.
He's
Great
been on
guy,
the show.
great company. He's sponsoring our first episode, and we are very thankful.
Trouble
So
in turn
thank you,
4,
Greg.
right? When
Yeah.
when people wreck Jay, he makes the parts and all that for their. Yeah.
What's his favorite saying? Cha-ching, cha-ching. Trouble in turn 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we're here today and we're talking about Easter at Red Rocks, which hopefully you make a reservation. And being locally owned is really important, I think, in
is.
the restaurant business.
Yeah.
So
And I was saying, I know our viewing audience probably has been to either this one or the other location, but if you haven't been up this way in Huntersville and Burkdale, you got to come soon. This place is taking off, like we mentioned a couple episodes ago.
yeah.
Oh, it's a great time to be here. And your lunches during the week are awesome too.
Yeah, we got a great lunch. We just added the Reuben, man. I like the Reuben. And we added a grilled cheese with tomato soup. And then we have the tacos are great. What tacos you always eat? You always eat the chicken.
No,
wrap.
the chicken wrap. It's a famous chicken wrap. Very
And then
famous.
Jay
person.
always eats the buffalo sandwich. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, the chicken sandwich is amazing, the buffalo. But, they got the calamari. I mean, the calamari, buffalo calamari.
Buffalo calamari is where it's at.
Is where it's at.
Yeah.
Like I go to restaurants all around the country, and Ron has the best calamari in the country.
Yep.
There's no doubt Red Rocks does.
Now, Jay, you tell us a little about yourself. You race cars.
Jay White, welcome to the show.
Yeah, Jason.
Well,
This is a record for
this is
applause
really
in one episode.
And CW, we really did. Jay walked in and we put him on, so he kind of just.
You look
we
nice
like
today,
it. You
Jay.
look nice, Jay.
Yeah.
Business suit and everything.
Business.
I just dressed up for you guys, but I really didn't know. I was just coming in to have lunch and, got to see you guys back here. Got the Easter bunny and everything. I know Ron's big about Easter, and that'll be exciting. But no, I just came in to check you guys out and see what's up. But no, I love it.
What noise does an Easter bunny make if you had to?
I don't want to do any.
Ron said quack, quack, quack last episode.
Well, I mean, you put the Easter hat on, it makes you do funny things. You know what
Oh
I mean? So,
goodness!
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't
I
do
always
it.
This is
have
going to be a process.
Don't go down there.
do
Oh, here we go.
this, but-
There's no.
But here we go.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Not again.
this is
All
what-
right. Do your Easter
This
bunny
is
noise.
what I don't know. I'm not doing the noise because the noise.
It was just a simple quack, quack, quack.
Yeah. So, I mean, we might have some kids watching the show. I just want to.
I did show my kids that clip of you doing that quack, quack, quack. They thought it was hilarious.
Red Rocks and
They're in school.
ask for a peep. I'll probably have some peeps and some jelly beans at my table. So you can come by and see me. I'll be here on Sunday.
Well, Ron, can you next time you go out with me, can you wear that hat?
Yeah.
Or whatever
it's
hat
not-
tip,
it's-
yeah.
First thing, don't call it a hat. This is the Easter bunny.
That's his head.
Specially made for me.
We have a special
one
guest.
of a kind.
You thought you were our special guest. Actually, Easter bunny is. Welcome to the show, Easter bunny.
Yeah. So Easter, I want you to come by and see me, and I'll put the hat on for your kids. So let me.
That's all
It's
right.
a little hot. So let me take it down.
If you wear that on Easter, I'll be here.
Okay. Go ahead, Michael.
All right, Jay. Welcome, man. How's life?
Life's great.
How long are you in town for?
For a week or so.
Yeah.
Gonna do the Rockingham race this weekend.
Yep.
Ron can't even fix
I got to
his
do this every time.
headphone.
Every
he
time
does.
This is why when he
It's
takes
like-
these off, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, please don't.
Yeah.
No, I mean the
It's
poor
tough for me to
guy.
figure out.
Yeah, so it's like this, and then you do this. And
Yeah,
there you go.
help him out.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
But Jay, so really, you're kind of a wild child now. You're being a little bit low key, but you raced how long did you race for?
I don't know, 20 years, Ron.
And I remember one race. You told our friend that you were going to get the pole in Talladega, and you won the pole, right?
Well, it's actually Daytona.
Yeah, you won the
Some
pole,
friend.
and then our one friend say stay on the inside at the end of the race, and you were third or second. You were right there.
That's okay.
And you pulled and lost the draft a little bit, but you've had some good races. You're very good speed. What do you call those? Speedway, like Daytona, Talladega. That's your forte.
I don't know. I've been very fortunate. Either way, it's been a great career. It's been a lot of fun, and had a lot of great memories. It's all good.
Now you have Ryan Sieg now, right? You
Yeah.
kind of work with him.
Yeah, Ryan Sieg's done great. He finished 7th this week at Bristol.
Wow.
He's running top 5, qualified 5th. I would say he's going to be good at Rockingham. He was fastest in practice there in the test. He'll have a chance to win Talladega. He finished 2nd at Texas.
So
finished-
DraftKings, so you know, Ryan Sieg, betting props.
Yeah.
Might be a good bet.
I think it'd be a good bet for you guys. I mean,
Lock of the week.
I don't know if it's a lock, but I could tell you it's a good bet as
Top 10.
easy top 10.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Now
a lock of
Kyle
the week.
Larson won this week's Xfinity,
Well,
correct?
Kyle Larson is in a different league.
Right.
He showed everybody that he's the man. And, I think Denny could have done the same thing. So both those guys are at a different level than most of these guys in Xfinity, and they need to realize that. And Larson made it clear that, hey, if you want to roll with the big boys, here you go. And he proved it.
Yeah. Speaking of the big boys, your
Oh,
basketball
boy.
team. Hey,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Smoke Boys. Now they
Smoke
changed the
Boys.
name.
Yeah.
Well,
You
we-
won at the end.
Rebrand.
We changed the name. I'm glad to be partners with Denny and Charlie.
Oh, you're partners.
Oh.
I like
Partners.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Partners.
There's Charlie in there, huh?
Yeah.
I saw you gave them all $100 at Saeed's to win.
Well, the big boys, we Nate was all about the NIL, but he laid on the floor more than anybody I've ever seen.
So you were doing the NIL money, not Nate.
Yeah, not
yeah.
Nate.
Yeah, you paid the
I
players.
didn't-
Hey,
I
Brent,
see
pop
Nate.
that
guys paid-
picture up of him giving him 100 to Saeed's. by
I,
the way.
I didn't see Nate pay
He
any
paid the
money.
players. Yeah.
But no, my players deserve to be paid. That came out and hung out. You know, a couple of them said, "Hey, is the money in the mail?" I said, "Well, you got to hang out with the big boys."
Yeah.
You know, the smoke,
Smoke boys.
boys, whatever you call them now.
Yeah.
And you know, it's been a great partnership with Denny and Charlie.
Well, so you know, this guy over here owns the Outlaws. So
Yeah,
he's-
oh, I know.
they've
Yeah.
won
I'm very
championships
aware.
too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're playing NAL tomorrow.
NIL. Yeah, Thursday.
What do you think about that game?
It'll be good. I mean, we came out flat this week.
Is
We're
everybody
terrible? Yeah, we have everyone.
I think that's important. That, you know, I think you have to have everybody. Your team. I always like your team because you care. You're humble. You're a great coach, and you learn how to take these kids to the next
Yeah,
level.
that's
And
right.
Well, why,
important.
Player
why
development.
I got a question for you, Ron. Why didn't you sponsor him then Kush?
We already had a sponsor. Our sponsorships are they're
The
very
problem
expensive.
is what I tried to do was help Kush out.
His entry level is
Yeah,
to
yeah. I
to
mean, I
put-
tried to help him out a little bit, but we are a team.
How did that help?
This is a
help you
team,
out?
table talk. But trust me, I had to get the bank account. I had to ask him if I was allowed to sponsor it. He approved.
Yeah.
We're a team, and we approved
Kush,
the deal.
Kush
and
is a former outlaw, so
Oh, I know
I
that.
want my guys to
Kush,
succeed.
Kush is a great
He's
guy.
like
I want my coaching tree. I got a good coaching tree now. I want
Yeah,
him
he
to
tried.
succeed.
Right. We
And,
tried to help him
I'm
out.
cheering for him. You know,
But
when
you
they're
know
not
when
playing
he,
the Outlaws.
you know, Kush just made some decisions that I wouldn't have made. But
He's 1-0 since then.
And exactly. So I think I motivated him a different way.
He made great decisions by making the trade. It was great moves, and I think it worked out for both teams. We'll see what happens. You know,
Yeah. Well, they need you back, Jay. You need to play.
Did you watch the Masters this weekend, Jay?
Yeah.
Did you watch
Yeah.
it all? Did you watch it all? What'd you
Yeah, I
think?
mean,
Ron, we almost did our picks.
What did you bet?
Yeah, I did, but
Well, I had Rory.
I was taking Morikawa. Remember?
Yeah, he didn't do well.
Nah. Well, he was doing all right, and then he.
How about Albert choking to me at the end? Holy
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
But I think I had who'd I have, Brent? I had Rory and
and Scheffler, right? Or Albert?
no Alberg, and he had.
I had
who'd you have?
Morikawa and
Alberg.
Alberg.
So I beat you.
Yeah, you won. Congrats.
So just so you know,
we didn't put money on it though.
it doesn't. You see, that's the
The pride
problem.
thing. Okay,
Money
pride's the
is-
devil,
money's
Ron.
not it. Like you,
Pride's the devil.
like I didn't bet you. You called Houston to beat Duke, and that was a good pick.
Yeah.
And Houston obviously lost to Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Thanks
Did you
a
watch
lot.
it? Did you watch that game, Jay?
yeah, I did watch that game, and I mean,
It was
you know,
Ron's fault.
It was Ron's fault.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I can tell you the Lakers will destroy Minnesota. I'm going to predict that.
NBA playoffs do start this weekend, right?
Yes.
Well, we're going to talk NBA now. We can
Yeah,
cover
well,
that.
we
That's
go
what we
to
do, CW.
Orlando,
It's our CW
Orlando
fans,
will
yeah.
win tonight. Orlando will make the playoffs tonight. They're playing in Orlando. It's
Okay.
my city now. So
Who are they playing? Atlanta?
Atlanta.
the Hawks.
Yeah. Trey Young.
And then you got Chicago and Miami. The
Yep.
other playing.
Yep.
Chicago's going to win that one.
Yeah.
Well, you think Chicago win tonight?
They don't know if they play tonight. Do they play tonight?
Yeah, they do.
They do? Yeah, Chicago wins tonight. Yeah.
Okay, why is that? Why are you picking
I like
them?
Chicago. It's a flip of a coin.
You
I
like
don't
the
know.
city better than Miami?
I think
No, no,
Miami.
no.
I think Miami beats them.
Where would you rather go, Miami or Chicago for Easter?
Miami.
You would? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you kind of like.
I'd
right
rather go
away
to-
said,
I'd rather-
I love Chicago.
Yeah,
I love
their basketball team.
Like,
not
give
the
me
city.
2 players on Chicago.
Giddy, Kobe White.
Kobe White.
Giddy's my guy.
Kobe White.
Kobe White.
Giddy is my
is a
guy.
beast.
Yeah.
I always
Kobe
like,
White, Tar Heel. Tar Heel.
Yeah, and Josh Giddy, he's an Australian superstar who I like a lot. And the Hornets are maybe actively trying to get him, but I don't know. He improved his 3-point shot. And then Miami, who do they have now?
Ed Rozier still plays for him, right?
Yeah, but he's fixing games. You see that story?
Yeah,
about
but
him?
nothing ever happened.
They got good coaching though.
But you see,
Yeah,
that?
that's what all Ron cares about. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
You love Rozier. You don't want to talk.
I don't care for.
I don't think-
mean, he's all right.
I think he didn't do it. There's no way he would point shave. He threw the ball away like 5 times that game, but I know he wouldn't do that. I think we got
don't know.
good character. He was a good character guy.
All right, so you're taking Miami tonight.
I would take anything against you. So what do you got?
Who's playing Saturday?
the
For our
spread? We gotta
CW
look at the
friends,
spread.
so our CW friends will act like there's a game tonight on Saturday. Tonight the Lakers play the Timberwolves.
No, they play not tonight.
No.
Well, when we're on CW on Saturday.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
You know,
what's the
it will be
date on
tough.
Saturday?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the date?
So we're
Oh, yeah, it would be Milwaukee and Indiana. Who you like? there?
Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to win tonight.
Clippers, Nuggets.
Nuggets.
The Pistons and Knicks.
Knicks.
And Minnesota and Lakers.
Lakers.
I mean, I don't know. Lakers, Jay's real high on, but the problem is they have Gobert. They have no center at the Lakers. They have no center.
They got Mark Williams, right?
No, they were going to. Now they got the other guy. Why do you like him so much, Jay?
well, I'm friends with LeBron. He's a nice guy. He's always been nice to me every time I talk to him in Charlotte. I think,
Can we call him? Let's call him.
yeah, I can call him.
do
He's a super nice guy, and I think he's going to kick butt. And with Luka, I just think that's a combo that it's going to be very tough to beat. The only team I didn't want them to play was Golden State because I love Steph, because Ron loves Steph and
Yeah.
his dad, and he's
Yeah.
good friends
Yeah,
with
they eat at
him.
Red Rocks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. They eat at Red Rocks. They're, you introduced me to them, and Steph. I mean, they're great people, and I think Golden
you
State.
go by the people. You don't look at the team. So if I'm a nice
Yeah.
guy, that means I can win. Is that
Yeah.
how it works?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, Kush is a nice guy.
Golden State
Yeah,
is going to
yeah.
go far. The Lakers are going to go far, and then it's going to go to them. I think the Rockets. I think they're not going anywhere.
I think one thing we're forgetting about the Lakers, they got Bronny James.
Yeah.
Difference maker.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, I'll just
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
I mean, that's stupid. But whatever.
Well, so I'm going to put all my money on the lake. I'm going to put everything I have.
All right.
I'm going to have Renee go today to. I'm going to have her drive a Cherokee.
Okay.
And we're gonna
everything
put
you got on the Lakers.
$2,000 on it.
$2,000.
That's it,
Two
yeah.
grand.
$2,000.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all you got,
That's it.
Ron. Let's go.
In one of your drawers somewhere.
And, well, it's probably.
It's in his pocket.
It's
It's
in-
in my pocket,
I
dog.
don't
Big
know how
face.
much I
Ron.
have.
Why is it all ones, Ron?
I'm not sure what I have.
I don't know. He's got a lot of
I
money
have
in there.
enough.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I haven't been going out. That's been helping me a lot. I mean, you don't go out, you're fine. But the NBA we have, and then now speaking of the NBA, what are the chances? Do you see the chances we get Cooper Flag?
Yes, we're top 3, so they're all equal.
But
Top
you know
three.
what the
It's
percentage?
like 14%.
Yeah, and then like, do you think like we should have a bet? What do you think? You think we're going to get it?
No,
Absolutely not.
no.
I agree.
Why? We have 14%.
They're never going
chance.
to.
They're
I mean,
never
it's a
give-
pretty bad choice between is he going to play in Utah, Washington, or Charlotte. Those are the top 3.
Well, that's 14, but the Sixers are 10. The league wants them there.
Yeah,
the
they
league
could
did
pop
that
in,
with
yeah.
LeBron, whoever. They can. I think they control the.
You think? Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they control it. I
Oh,
bet
God,
you
if
ends
he was
up
the Sixers.
it'll be some upset this year. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you, Charlotte does not get the number one.
I
pick.
guarantee you that as well.
What about Oklahoma City? I think they'll win it all.
You think they're going to take it all?
Yeah.
That's your
Oh,
pick
I'll bet that as much as you want to bet.
versus the field
Right now?
He gets
Yeah.
the field.
Let's put it
He
live.
gets.
I'll do
I
it.
get the field.
You get the field.
No, you don't get the field.
You just said.
Yeah,
what,
he did.
What
He
did
did.
you just say?
Oklahoma
Well,
City
it's
wins it all.
3.5 to 1. Then that's the odds. So you give me the odds.
Yeah.
Whatever the odds are. That,
Okay.
we can look it
What
up.
are the odds, Michael? Because I don't trust him.
Hey, can you, Brent?
What, for
Brent's
for
our-
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City.
Have
to
you
win it
met
all.
Brent over there? And by the way,
No.
Brent,
Hey,
great
Brent.
job. Spot
Thank
TV
you.
with the Hoop Group.
You're the man.
You did a great job. But what I think the odds are.
Let's call Ron out here.
Let's see.
Well, let's see the odds. You got to go on Sportsbook or
Well, no,
They're
Michael,
plus 185.
Our 185.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
Okay, I'll take.
1,000. So
Okay.
it's 2,000. My 2,000 versus your 1,000. Oklahoma
Yeah,
City.
you win 2,000. I won 1,000. Hey, by the
No,
way,
it's actually opposite, Ron. I win 1,000. You win 2,000. That's how clueless you are.
Yeah.
no, wait, no.
Oklahoma
I
City's
win
definitely not winning it.
2,000. I win 2,000.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
to win it all.
To win it all, right?
There's no better team than
Yeah,
Oklahoma
to win
City.
it all. He said
To win it all.
Yeah, that's what you,
You
said.
think LeBron's going to win it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
he's-
their odds? Can I bet that too?
Hey,
Yeah, it's anywhere between plus 1,400.
no,
All right,
not
can
now.
I go with
There's
that?
no way they're
Can I go?
1,400.
Can I go with
They're-
that, Ron?
He's got the wrong lines. I got.
No, he doesn't have the wrong lines.
Yes,
the
you
guy he's on the computer right now.
Yeah, he's got the wrong.
1,300 then.
1,300.
To win it
Ron.
all right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I take that bet, Ron?
Absolutely not.
Why? What's wrong?
Because that's a
We
good.
got to
that's
stumble. We got to
well, it's
1,300.
13 to 1. I mean, it's a big. That's a big
I
number.
mean,
Well,
what,
no.
what did I just say?
Yeah,
I gotta
I'm betting
look.
you 1,000 on the other one. I'll bet you another 1,000 on the other.
Hold on, man. This is
This
just.
is-
Sorry, Ron. You said you agreed already.
No, I did
Yeah.
not agree to that.
We heard it.
Oh,
Clip
he's-
it.
Clip it. He's confused.
I really
Welcome to Table Talk, where Ron's confused. Every
No,
other-
but I really.
I think
gotta
he's
figure-
going to become a bunny in a
Don't you
minute.
think that's a
He's
good
trying
line?
to-
Like, don't
he's
you think we
trying to
should
edit.
take that because the league wants them to win?
Well, obviously.
and they got Bronny James.
Huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Series futures.
I'll just do 100 on it, so it'll only be 1,400.
Okay, sure.
Okay, deal. All right, there,
If, that,
you heard
if
it.
that's the real
Lock
line.
it in.
Yep.
Wait,
Lock
wait,
it
I
in.
have to figure out the real line because I don't.
That is it. But we're on live TV right now, Ron.
Yeah.
I know.
We don't have time for you to look up your stuff.
Yeah, stop gambling over there.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
He's building a parlay.
Yeah. I don't know what
Sure,
he's
I'll do
doing.
it. For just to have Jay on our show is probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the problem is you're betting because, that's a typical example of people. The Chris Scott would be a typical example. I like him, so I should bet him. Like, when does that matter? Like, you got to play basketball or just because you like somebody.
Hey, I like Charlie's won 4
like
championships.
Yeah, well, Charlie's not likable, really. I
Oh,
love
well,
him.
he's
You
my
like-
friend.
you
Yeah, I
like
like
Kush.
him. You
He's-
like him?
Hey, by the way, I played this thing. I have to tell you this story. It's called 21. Now, Jay, there are a lot of race car drivers and everything else we put, maybe, potentially. We put money, $1 in, and whoever wins, 21, I won this
Oh, yeah.
week.
Yeah, I know you won.
And Charlie finally paid me.
Oh, good.
Like, it owed me
So,
$3.
Can
He
you
finally paid me.
for the people who don't know, can you explain the game? How do you get 21?
So, Jay, why don't you explain it?
Okay, so you have to get the number 1 driver versus the 20th. So you got to equal 21.
But
it
you
could
could be
the
10,
number
11.
2 and 19.
And this is like starting
you could
position?
be 3 and 18. No, it's finishing.
Okay, got it.
And so Ron picks
So you pick 3 drivers.
you
Okay,
pick
how they
2
finish.
drivers.
2 drivers and how they finish.
and how they finish.
Is-
And so Ron picks 2 drivers every week, the exact same 2 drivers, which I don't agree with the drivers he picks, but
I pick 11-23 every week.
okay, exactly.
Every week. And
He just does it to, I don't know why he picks those.
Because it's my boy, Denny. I mean, it's 11-23.
Well, I know, but that's actually making somebody look bad. I mean,
Well,
like,
it hit twice in the last.
okay,
four
all I'm
months.
saying is like it's not letting Bubba look good. What I'm saying is I think that is a bad pick, but you have won, so what am I to say? I don't
You
know.
have one.
So,
But
all right.
You haven't
I
won
have
yet, have
never
you?
won.
I have a question. If no one wins, does it carry over?
Yes.
carries over.
Yeah, I got a little piece this week.
Yeah, he's got a little piece. He
And
won
do you-
like
can you-
$3.
can you
He
change-
won $3
Yeah,
Can you change your driver? You have to change drivers the next
every week.
Every week you change.
But he picks the same drivers.
To give an example, I talked to a friend. He's like, "Well, you know what? What I usually do is see the lap times between 15 and 20 and all this stuff." He's using all this educated stuff, and I just say, "My education is my friend owns a race company, 11-23. So why don't we just try?" Now, what he's saying is 23 could beat 11 sometimes, and 11 have to finish worse. But all these other Yahoo, everybody else, they're not. There are people that won it 3 or 4 times.
So Denny finished second and Bubba finished 19th?
That's 21.
Got it.
Now, there was another one that did it. Ryan Blaney, 12-6. Is 12 the Ryan Blaney?
Yeah.
And 6 is Kozlowski. They did 21. I don't know what they finished, but they were
Oh,
21.
5th and,
And
16th.
16th.
Yeah.
So because I had
The higher number.
higher number, I won.
Which,
And so the money carries over. So if there hasn't been a winner in 4 weeks, all that
3
money
weeks.
carries over to the.
Yeah, I won.
So
Okay.
Ron
I
wins.
won.
Got it.
Ron wins it all. It's only like $3. But the
But-
thing
yeah.
is that
Goes a long way.
I can't believe Ron bets against Bubba like that. As much
don't
as
really
he comes
bet
to the
against
restaurant,
Bubba.
he
Bubba's
comes to
great.
the restaurant all
That's
the
not
time.
you look at it differently than me. I think that
You just think they're going to finish 10th and 11th.
Yeah, Denny's getting a little older. I mean, maybe that's why he's 43.
It's not
now.
Bubba, it's Denny, you're saying. Okay, got it.
No,
Not all.
we know Denny's gonna finish top 5. Like what I'm saying,
Well, we
is,
can't.
like what I'm saying is
say.
like Ron bets against Bubba is the way I look at it, and I don't like that, Ron. But
Yeah.
Ron
not nice.
Ron won.
No, that's not what I did. I don't know the game, Michael. I'm playing against people that know
You're
the
just
game.
you're just like a little lazy
don't
in the
care
sense
if I
where you're
win
just
or
like, just
not.
give me the 2 guys.
Well, I tell you a funny story. Last year, 11-23.
You got to equal 21. So what does that mean? What does that mean?
Greg. Well, I didn't think like you're thinking of like a race car driver. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
of
like,
course.
I'm thinking about a guy that wants to support my friend. 11-23.
Yeah.
See, 11-23 is 23-11 backwards, right?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
But Ron
I didn't notice that.
but one of them's got to finish 20th.
Well, I don't know that. Denny
Or
can
19.
finish. He could have a bad pit stop. Things can happen.
He doesn't have bad
All
pit
I know is
stops.
I won. I won 3. Like I won from everybody, But that $3, it took Charlie 4 days. You paid me, by the way. You're the first person to pay me $3.
Of course.
Charlie finally scraped it up today.
Hey,
But I did have
he
to
had to go
memo
to the bank.
request $3.
He had to go to the bank. You
He
know,
had to go to the bank.
He had to wait for the 2311 to pay him.
We need to get some more. But you need to get in this. It's pretty good to get in.
Oh yeah, just add him.
But the funniest,
Yes,
this is the
Adam.
funniest thing about it. The funniest thing is they got me to go because I'm a restaurant guy.
Yeah.
They don't like he just said. They don't think I'm gonna win.
What's
No.
funny is,
He
I
picks
mean, I
the
might
same
win,
numbers
and then I'll be
every
like,
week.
sorry,
He
guys.
picks
Yeah.
the same numbers.
It's
every
every week. So
week. It's horrible.
I told Charlie just do 11:45. Like why not? Like just do.
I don't know.
But I
I
won.
think I'm gonna take Stenhouse every week.
Have you
now.
won? Have you won? Any-
Never.
So that's what I'm saying. You're racing.
I've never won.
So I mean,
So I'm down like $4.
you're down a lot. And let's do it again. We have to talk about something.
All right.
SRI.
Oh, that's all right. Can I talk about it real quick?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I seen Greg Fernelli this weekend at the casino, actually, the Hard
Oh, you
Rock.
did. Oh yeah. How'd you do?
And I bet 23.
And 11.
No,
No.
I did bet 11. I bet 23. It hit
But
twice.
why did you bet 23?
Because that was my old number.
Okay, and it hit twice.
It hit twice in a row.
So you're using the theory I use.
Yeah.
So if I was there, I'd bet
Fernelli
11, 23
was over
all the
there.
time.
Fernelli was over there playing craps, losing his ass.
Oh, wow.
And,
Don't tell Jen that. They just bought a new house.
Did they? But he was a great time. He came over. Fernelli's the best. I mean, stock car steel is amazing, and I'll let you carry it from here, Michael.
What am I carrying?
What do you carry?
Stock car steel.
What about, no, wait.
I want to talk about
That basketball team? No.
Well, Greg plays basketball.
I know.
You didn't pick him as a sub, by the way.
I haven't had a sub yet.
He's going to be the first guy that pays us money to help or sponsor a show on CW, which
know.
is CW.
Well, see, I pay my team. When they win, they get paid.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, I mean,
They get paid
We
a
don't do
different
that
way
on
to
our
be on.
laws.
Yeah. Just so you know, when you leave here, you get a mug and you get a hat to be on our show. I mean, that's
And a
big
picture.
deal.
We got to start doing our pictures.
Yeah,
now.
a picture. We'll get a picture.
oh yeah, you're gonna put up on the wall.
Now, it's kind of controversial. Jay kind of was, just so you know, and I don't want to get too deep into anything, but Jay was there when my grandfather died and when my dad died, and he's been a special part of my life. Jay used to live and run to my house, and we used to go to Jaton Park and run a lot. And Jay pushed me all the time to be a better person, and I always appreciated that. I'll never forget the times through the ups and downs, and Jay moved, so when Jay moved, it kind of, he used to live Belle Isle, right? And then we used to play. I don't know if you ever played. The best thing Jay can do, Jay will game on anything. You're playing Guitar Hero, is it
Oh,
called?
yeah.
Yeah.
Great
We
game.
What
played
was
all
your
that.
song on Guitar Hero?
Cause I'm a cowboy.
Yeah,
I'm a
you-
steel horse I ride. I'm wanted,
Dead or alive, I want it. But you see, the problem is I got 5. Like there are numbers you get, remember?
Yeah.
Didn't they score you?
23 or 11.
But they scored you
Yeah.
like,
Oh, nice.
Oh, great.
hey, where's Katie at?
Love
I
these.
mean,
What do we have here?
Yeah.
that's Renee. Come on in, Renee. What do we got?
What
You
we
do
got,
know?
Renee? What do we got?
Renee, what is that?
He's going to tell us.
Yeah, we have the peach smash right here.
Peach
Oh, the
smash.
peach smash.
Come on over here, Renee.
Cucumber infused tequila. We also have a peach spritz here, something a little like for
Oh, wow.
Easter for all of them.
Awesome.
Nice. Something
Oh, we
like
can drink
fruits.
to
I
that.
love it.
What is this?
Lemonade. This has a blueberry soda. It's a blueberry.
Yeah, we'll try it out.
There you go.
There you go,
Give it a
Jay.
shot. Only at Red Rocks in
Hey,
Birkdale.
now I want to ask.
Oh, that's
let's
amazing.
go back.
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, by the way, Renee.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, so that song I just sang.
Now, how do you point? Because I remember you beat me. It was 3 a.m, by the way.
You'd
We
have
were
to
going-
do. You
Well-
have to get the points by hitting the right chords, right? on the
He
game.
always hit the chord. It was
Yeah.
like 10. Get it
So
10.
Bon Jovi, you
Friend.
know, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Like,
Love Bon.
so I met him. This
Can
is
we
the
call
craziest
him?
thing.
Yeah, can we,
Yeah,
can we
you
give him
want
a
me
call?
to call? Like so I was at the Ritz. I was sitting at the bar, and Bon Jovi comes up. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" I go, "Hey, I actually have front row seats on the stage tomorrow. I'm on the side." He goes, "Hey, I'll come up and sing a song with you." And I'm go, "Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens." You know what?
Can't make this
He
shit up.
ran over there. He jumped up on the thing and he's like, "Hey, hold me up." And I'm holding him up. I got it on my Twitter. But when I'm holding Bon Jovi up, me and him are singing that exact song I just sang.
Yeah.
I used to date a girl, and she witnessed it. It was pretty funny. But
Should have asked for a guitar. You said, "I'm Guitar Hero. I'm really good at this."
well,
hand over the
I
guitar.
learned that song so much because I did play it at Ron's house.
If you haven't
and
seen it,
it was
Jay White.
unbelievable.
Yeah, sorry.
You know, it was a lot of fun. But so any Bon Jovi time, anybody wants to go, let's go. I got
I
it.
love
You know,
that.
I tell you, Bon Jovi, this is a funny, not really funny. John, he is a nice guy. But so I may or may not have been in a fight with my girl in Dallas at the Ritz, and I came down the lobby, and I may or may not have had too much to drink. I'm not sure, but I remember I was sitting in the couch, and I may have been sleeping in the couch. I'm not sure.
Sleeping
and
in the
This guy
couch.
came up, and the security guard, and bumped me, and he said, "Are you okay?" And holy shit, that's Bon Jovi. And like, what a nice guy. But
Checking on you.
it was at the Ritz. If you ever want to play, the Ritz Carlton Dallas is the best spot to ever stay, by the way. But that's the story I had of him. But Guitar Hero I hadn't played in a while. What games have you? What were you good? Were you good at any
Video games?
what do you call that? Madden or
Video,
any-
yeah. Madden, college football, NBA 2K.
What about your kid now? What does he like to play?
He's gotten into like Mario Kart, like some of the Nintendo Switch stuff, but he's also into Madden. He started playing Madden recently. There's like games on PlayStation for kids, like one he really likes called Astrobot, but he's,
Now, how hard is it? Like Greg, I remember one day was setting up for Luca. How hard is it to set up some of these games?
it's not hard. It's not hard.
No, but you have to play it because you got to teach them how to play it.
Yeah, they figure it out pretty. You'd be surprised how quickly these kids can figure it out. It's a little scary.
Now, what about you, Jay? Now, go-karting is one of your. Now, I've had a good story with Jay one time. We all went down to the go-kart place, and he raced Denny, and I didn't realize how important the weight was in the car. So you had to be weighted evenly, right? Uh-oh, we don't take that.
Yeah, why don't you put that on silent for
Yeah, we do that every show. But so
We-
Jay,
we
did
do
you
it.
did you lost that day?
I don't know about that, but go ahead.
But you did or did not lose? You think you can beat? How many drivers do you think you can beat right now in go-karting?
I think all of them.
All.
Yeah.
You think you can beat Denny right now?
I don't know. I mean, I would say, the last couple times, I mean, this is the honest truth. Like, I beat Denny my whole life. But the last couple times, he did beat me by like 1 or 2 thousandths. And
No.
just so you know how close that is nothing.
But let's say you
One
beat
or
the whole
two
life.
thousand.
Basically a tie.
When you grew up, you used to go-kart with him and beat him at times.
Oh, absolutely. I beat him all the time.
But in a race car, Denny could probably.
No, I mean, at that point in my career, I could have beat him in a race car. That's not a question. But now with him racing and he's the man. Him and Larson are the two best in the world, to be honest, in my opinion. So Denny can beat me right now at this point. But any other driver other than them two, I say I can beat because I know I'm that close.
You
You
think we
believe,
Ryan
you believe in
Blaney?
yourself.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about
I said anybody other than Larson.
what about Marks? Justin Marks, who owns the track. You
What-
think you beat him?
Yes.
He falls into that category, Ron.
easy. Did you hear what I just said, Ron?
We've got a comment from Denny Hamlin. He says fake news
What's fake news?
that you could beat him, or you
Yeah,
did, or that you, that you did beat,
I
that
said-
you did
I-
used to beat him.
Well, I did used to beat him. That is not fake news.
Well, when you were a kid, now
Hold on, time out. Now,
16.
I said the last couple trips, like
Okay.
he did beat me.
Well, why
Yeah.
don't we do that?
Can-
I'll take.
Can
I'll
I?
take.
Can he? I think he'll.
Can I bet
Denny,
$1,000 right
can
now?
you agree with that, please?
Can I bet
Yes.
Denny right now against you for $1,000?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I want to make sure. Just so you know, when Jay White.
Wow,
could
we
beat
got
him,
this will be good.
just so you know, when there's a
I'm
couple-
going Thursday.
I have-
Sheldon Creed
I-
says
I-
he could beat me.
I have a couple of stories about Jay. The best was for some reason we're down in Myrtle Beach racing this car, right? And then all of a sudden, one of the drivers came up to me and said,
Denny said you were 8. You guys were 8.
"Yeah."
I was 8.
How about when
He
he
said we were 8.
What about when you juiced the carburetor in Myrtle Beach and tried to beat everybody? Yeah, you were 8.
I love Denny. That's
But
funny.
did you do the same thing? I heard back in the day that you could
Hey.
use a go-kart too.
He did he lost a race when we were 20. Ask him at Red Rocks. We went Todd Braun, Ron Herbert.
Where at?
You were there
What,
when we
wow.
went to go-karts. I was 28, 30, I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever seen you beat. I'll be honest, I love you, but I've never seen you beat him.
When he lost that 10,000 to me?
Well,
He
I don't
lost
know,
2,000.
10,000. It wasn't that
It-
much. He wouldn't bet that much.
You
But
weren't
yeah,
there.
maybe.
You
Oh,
weren't
it
there,
was
Ron?
$10.
Yeah, it wasn't
actually,
a
it was
lot.
$10.
Close.
Denny don't like to gamble. So,
He said, so yes, 35 years ago, I lost to Jay.
so what? So Jay,
Actually-
just so I know, we're going to go to the go-kart track, and I'm going
It
to
was-
take
Guys,
Denny
we
versus
got to
you.
keep the Smoke Boys together. There's no arguing
No,
here.
no, there's no argument. Hey, just tell
Well,
me I love him.
it's a lot of
I'm not
stories.
trying to.
This is on a show. A lot of
I-
stories.
Hey, sorry, finish your story. So you're in Myrtle Beach.
So we go to this Myrtle Beach thing Bob Lutz set up, and all of a sudden it was Denny's crew chief comes up and says, "Oh my gosh, he's got a bigger carburetor." Like Jay has a good way of he knows cars and he knew how to do this stuff. I heard as a kid you were good about juicing up.
But
your
that
car.
had nothing to do with the race that I won. It was a different race, Ron.
Well, Todd Braun, I got to get with him too. He's in the bottom. Well, I don't know where he is, but
he's
I
probably
don't-
in Bahamas. Who knows?
Probably.
Yeah, so 35 years ago, Denny said he lost to
I-
you. 35.
I know. You missed. Yeah.
It's fine. He's
you're-
better. Okay.
You've been retired, dude, a long time.
I know. He's the man.
But
I
you
had
did
nothing else.
the
to
one
say.
thing you did do on. What about the best story with that was the truck race? You almost he wrecked his car, came out and beat you, but
The best story I have about me and Denny racing was the truck race at Pocono.
yeah,
And
I was there. I watched it.
So we bet like $10
Yeah,
who
I
was
wasn't-
going to beat who, and literally I'm running. He's running second. He's kicking ass. I'm running. I don't know, fifth to sixth, seventh, whatever, and he gets in a wreck. He literally he goes into the guys. They're like, "Hey, let's pull it behind the wall." And Denny goes, "No, you change the fucking tires. You fix this thing.
Beep 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 beep.
We got it. It's fine.
You fix this truck to go beat his
late.
ass." And these crew guys were like, "What are you talking about? There's 2 laps to go or something, 3 laps to go." He's like, "No, I got to beat Jay White." And so here I am, I'm running 5th at the time. It's
He
2 to
was
go.
too. He did good.
You know,
that race.
this was like $10 for me to win, so
Yeah.
I'm like happy, and I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna chill it. And next thing you know, this car comes up. This
It looks
truck,
like a Fred Flintstone.
this truck
I
comes
watched it. You
up
can look it
beside
up.
me
Look it up, Brent.
to finish like 5th or 6th. I don't know what I was, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's Denny. So we start hitting each other down the front stretch for like 5th, 6th, 7th place, whatever it was.
He beat you.
And he beat me by a quarter inch. And
A quarter inch. He beat you a little more. Than that.
no, it was a quarter inch. And he was so happy. He jumped off the truck to finish 7th in a truck race. He was so happy. The next day he won the cup race and he didn't even give a shit. But that truck
Well, it's
race,
just beating you.
he beat me and
He
I'm
said FUCK more than anybody else. That's okay.
That's
We're
all right.
CW, don't care.
Yeah.
well, no,
Post production, we're gonna edit.
No, what's it called? What's his name? It's on ESPN all the time on
Oh,
YouTube.
McAfee, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like McAfee.
Yeah.
Answer, but you call him too,
Yeah,
please.
yeah,
Get
he's
him
my
all.
friend. He's my friend. But
He's
what
a
I'm
friend,
saying
yeah,
is,
give him a
Denny
call.
was more happy to beat me on that race than anything, and he deserved it. And damn it, I'm still pissed about that.
Well, we've seen a lot of stories. You're bowling too. We've seen a lot of stories, but some of them are true, and some are
Well,
fiction.
that's a true story.
Yeah, that's a definitely true story. But like, you can't like, and I love you as a friend, and it's hard. Danny's one of the best go-kart guys in the world.
He's the best.
Yeah. So
No, hey, I'm inviting him Thursday. Sheldon Creed said he can beat me in a go kart.
I'm sure if Denny's in town, he would. As long as it's worthwhile to him, he'd probably do it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
But we got to wait those carts. You know who's getting no? You know Charlie beat Alex. That was kind of an upset. Charlie
What do you mean?
in go karting. Oh, Alex thought he was so good, and then Charlie beat him.
Well, Charlie can beat Alex easy.
Well, I thought weight matters, right? Alex is getting out of the turns, right? Isn't that a thing? Like you gotta accelerate out of the turns.
Well,
harder when
somehow
you're heavier.
they got good coaching with Charlie. I was impressed with Charlie.
Charlie's an athlete.
Yeah,
He can beat him.
Yeah.
Alex is an athlete.
Well,
yeah,
Alex
but
is
he's too
still-
big.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
the problem
yeah,
is
it's
that
gotta
the
be
weight,
size, right?
weight. We talked about this on one of the shows. You think weight is a factor? In,
It
in
is a
go-kart
factor, and me and Denny are the same weight, so
right now.
yeah,
Yeah, I would say that. You look good.
yeah.
What? So the next race is in Rockingham. You ever been to Rockingham?
No.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm-
going to Rockingham?
yeah. That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you popped in. I mean, I was surprised to see you walked in at lunch. We have a guest star like
Good.
Jay.
Like Rico Suave walking in.
Like now the other story I do want to tell you. Jay and I used to go bowling.
Yep.
And I wasn't that good,
You're that good, right?
but we had some good bowling stories late night.
All
We
right.
always have
Let's
some
hear
good-
one. Come on.
Well, we bowled with. You can mention it, Jay. I don't like to really name drop. But
Ron doesn't like to name drop. I love that.
on this show. It might have been Nelly. Did you beat Nelly or not?
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Well,
Nelly,
the problem
Nelly
is when
is
you
an
had
ex-
too many to drink, then that was your downfall.
Well, you listen, Nelly is an excellent bowler, and I beat him. I beat a lot of guys, but I love going bowling. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time, and I beat a lot of people, but I've had a lot of fun.
What's your
doing
best sport, you think? Bowling, go-karting, go-karting, right?
it. Yeah, I would say racing.
Now, Guitar Hero's up there.
Guitar
I would
Hero, yeah.
not
That's
play
a
with him
sport.
in Guitar Hero.
That is a sport.
Yeah, it's okay.
Give us that Bon Jovi again. What was that song?
Cause I'm a cowboy.
Yeah, I'm a cowboy. I should have worn my cowboy hat tonight.
Yeah, you've been like an outlaw.
Brett, what do you think about that? Have you ever played Guitar Hero?
Never.
Yeah.
Not once.
You're just a guy that just does this computer stuff.
You're a guy that does this computer stuff. Well, he's damn good at it.
He is.
Yeah.
Now tell us, Spot TV, what was your highlight of the hoop group that you saw? Was it Riley Herbst? How about when Riley?
We got a bunch of comments actually. A lot of people messaged us actually, so everyone was surprised actually on how funny Riley was.
Yeah, he was good
Yeah.
one-liners.
Like I don't think anyone has ever really seen his personality too much, and it definitely came out in that
Yeah.
commentating. a
I mean,
bit.
when Charlie was online, he said sponsored by Hair for Men. I almost lost my shit, dude. I mean, a guy who can make this stuff up and just didn't end.
Hey, and Brent, didn't you run into someone Jay White knows yesterday?
I did actually randomly played a little golf yesterday with Johnny Damon.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, we live streamed the PGA memes. We're a little late on the button there, but yeah, no, your name came up and some of the little adventures and stuff. But yeah, no, spent a good part of yesterday and the day before at Trump's course in West Palm Beach.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny's one of my business partners with A Game, and so we have that promoting. Johnny's my boy, so I
Now,
love
I'll
that.
tell you a funny story. Another one about singing. So we're in Park City, Utah, and Johnny loves the karaoke. So we had a karaoke shootout, basically with Johnny's wife, Johnny, and Jay White. And I think we sung for like 3 hours.
I think I know Jay White. You're friends in low places kind of guy, right? Isn't that your
Yeah,
jam?
that's easy.
You want
Yeah.
to sing that for us? Can you get it?
Because I got friends in low places.
That's a
Where the
good. That is a good
whiskey
karaoke
drown.
song. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
You got
beer chases
my
my
blues away, and Ron's okay.
Wow, Jesus, we got this going today. What about you think that you could out-sing? You wanted to be a singer for a little bit, right? You think you can do it, or you were talking to me
Yeah,
about?
you know, it'd be something fun to do in retirement age.
Do you
at
do you
this
actually
time.
play like the guitar? Actually, the guitar, not guitar.
Yeah, I can play it.
Yeah.
You know, but
Now, what about women in your life? You have any right now, or you in a girlfriend situation? Or
I mean, no girls like me. I need table talk to get maybe.
yeah,
Hey,
you might get. a
They
few
will
clicks.
love you after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get about 5 people
I
watching.
mean, since y'all are both taken, maybe I got a chance on somebody.
That's yeah.
you
you always
it
got a
says,
chance.
yeah.
Ron-
Just stand a
Oh,
chance.
Coach just said they bet 500 on Alex to beat Charlie next time.
Oh, in a go kart race.
Well, no shit. I mean, Alex, like, he does it for.
You just said Charlie won't beat him.
Huh?
You said Charlie beat him.
He did, but that was a one-time thing. There's a lot.
Oh,
going
I
on
could
there.
teach Charlie. He's gonna win, but guaranteed. Tell
Okay.
Kush, I'll bet Kush I'll beat him.
Ooh.
You'll beat who?
Kush. I'll beat anybody.
Well, Kush doesn't. Kush.
The only person
still trying to
the
figure
only
out, Kush,
person that
how
actually
much-
listens to this that I couldn't beat that would be very close is Denny. Anybody else, I'll smoke them.
Alex Presley, you think it'd be?
Anybody.
Okay.
I said anybody but Denny.
Kyle Larson.
I said anybody but Denny. And Larson, I did speak that before.
So you
Anybody
think
else?
you could be Kyle Larson or not?
No, I don't know. It's 50-50. I mean, he's lightweight. He's got to add weight. He's 120 pounds.
Wow. This smoke, you know.
So is Kush.
Hey, the smoke
I,
boys.
I can beat him without
We
the
got
weight.
some
I
shit
can
going.
beat him
Hey, the
without
smoke
reach the
boys got
pedals.
some drama this week. I mean,
No, we don't have no drama. Listen, we're going to win.
You can play the Joes this week.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, for our viewers, there's a basketball league that our friend started, and Jay sponsored one of the teams. I sponsored one.
And you quit.
No, I didn't quit yet. My name's still on it.
Like we said, he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know why he is. He won. He won. I don't understand. It was a good trade.
He won by 2, but look,
Yeah. Hey, listen.
He won by
Listen.
2.
I think Ron overreacted.
I don't know.
You know,
Smoke boys are going to win
what do you think?
this week.
Just so you know, my friend joined Najee Marshall playing for Dallas Mavericks. Welcome. We need to get you on the show. But you're playing great, dude. Keep it up. I mean, you got to keep playing up for those Mavericks. You've been starting and keep it up. But Jay, do you think now? I'd have to ride a cart with my leg right now. But do you think if I rode my cart, you could beat me? If you give me a spot me in basketball, like like horse. That's
Wait a
kinda
minute.
funny.
You're in a
I want to
cart,
be in my little cart that I have for my legs.
and you're
right
asking
now.
if you could. He could.
No,
Yeah.
Well, I get a spot, but I get to shoot free throws.
It's just
maybe
okay.
layups.
So it's just a shooting contest.
But I should shoot
not one-on-one.
layups, maybe.
I mean,
You think?
I don't know, Ron.
You think it'd be Kush?
I don't think you could beat Kush.
What about you? You think it'd be
You.
Kush?
I like Kush. I don't. Want
Okay. How about this one? Do you think? And I would bet you. But do you think that if Kush dribbled the ball from full court all the way, that you could stop his dribble?
I don't know. I don't like to think about that because I like him.
Well, no. He likes to gamble. I think you could. Do you think you could stop him or not?
If you want to put him in a go-kart race and back him, Ron, I'm in.
Kush
Yeah,
is
do
not
that.
gonna. Kush isn't going to do that. He's not going to do that. He's not going to. He's definitely not going to do that.
Okay.
Kush get out. So I can't wait till all this stuff happens. So, in recap, Jay loves the Lakers because he's good friends with LeBron,
Okay.
and he's the best bowler.
And you guys put money on the Oklahoma City versus the
I
field.
can't. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to take. I think
you can't
OKC
switch it up.
because no, I like OKC.
No, you got him.
Yeah, you got yours.
You got
Have at it.
yours.
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah. Good choice.
I mean, 14-1 for Lakers is pretty. That's pretty good odds. To be honest with you.
yeah.
NBA's dying to have OKC in the championship.
No, they're not.
I know.
They want well, Michael, who do you want? Why don't we just? Who do you like in the NBA championship?
New York Knicks.
Okay, next, and I got OKC. Whoever goes further.
I mean, not really. I like the Knicks, but I think if I'm going to take an actual champion, I'm going to go back with Boston.
Absolutely. I think that's a good pick.
But I'm cheering for the Knicks.
What do you
Knicks
think
are my
about
team
that
in the playoffs.
lemonade for that Easter lemonade drink?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I ate it. Everybody should come get some of this.
At Easter, everybody should have a
Easter.
drink on Easter.
Yeah.
Easter Bunny's going to hand it out.
Yeah. Ron, are you going to wear the hat?
I do wear it for kids. They
Okay.
come by and they can
The
see me
kids?
Easter. Yeah.
Just for the kids.
Well, my friends might want to wear it. I have no problem. But
Yeah.
I wear it to kids. Yeah. I have some more. I'm going to bring some more out. See, that was good. Like, I think I'm going to bring Chucky out next week. I'm not sure
boy.
what I'm asking.
That's not for the kids. No.
No. Hey, by the way, we're almost done, but I did something that is going to cost me money, and I heated my pool. Have you ever heated your pool?
I don't have a pool.
There you go. I'm sorry. I thought
Sorry.
The
All right,
answer
we
is
don't.
that.
We don't all have pools around.
So my pool is
Ron's super rich.
87. If anybody wants to stop by,
Oh.
my pool is 87 degrees. So if you have any friends, you need to have a late night swim,
Yeah.
87 degrees right now.
So I can just walk in.
yeah.
You can
Just
you're
dive
welcome,
on
You're
in.
welcome to go. You know what? Bring the fried chicken like you used to too.
Did I used to cook for you or what?
You did, and the burgers are the best. But the Bojangles or whatever they were, Jay would bring over a bucket of chicken in the morning
Oh,
for the
nice.
boat. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Now
good
you bring
old
it to
days.
John Lobb. I mean,
the good old days.
I want you to bring Denny and me a bucket of chicken. I mean, the kids got to know.
If you come on Thursday night to watch the Smoke Boys win, then I'll bring you a bucket of chicken.
You realize the problem with that gym is, right?
What?
They haven't paid the AC.
Stairs.
Dude, it's hot.
No, it's not.
I thought you'd say the stairs.
No, well, the stairs too. Yeah, everybody.
Or how about this? The go-kart race with me and Sheldon Creed. The Siegs are coming too. They want to race. So why don't you come to that
What time is it? When is it?
Thursday? I don't know. I got to call Sheldon and ask him.
Okay, yeah.
He thinks he can beat me.
Well, he probably can, Jay. He's a race car driver.
This is going to be funny.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to wait the car. He seems like he's a little bigger than you.
No, he said he doesn't matter. He is a big boy. He goes, he can beat me no matter what.
Okay, this is on. Well, you know, it's funny, Brent. I don't know, but the CW is the race on. The Rockingham race will be on after our show,
Yeah.
so you could be watching the show and then go to.
Yeah,
go to
we're the
Rock-
pregame.
Y'all can go do the go-kart race, and y'all can film me and me beating Sheldon's ass and the Sieg boys.
Oh, we'll come out. We'll throw some GoPros on both of you. See a little contact.
There
and
you go.
See what happens.
There you go.
Yeah, we could put this back on CW the next week.
Yeah.
So
If you want it.
yeah. Well, we'll see. I think we're almost.
Before we sign off, SRI has a spot, right, that we're going to run?
They
wanna
do.
run it
We
now?
want to tell a little bit more.
Yeah, 'cause we didn't really
for
get into
people on
SRI.
who SRI is. So,
Yeah.
so here's a little, little commercial, little education piece on all that they're involved.
Thanks again,
And-
SRI.
And some upcoming guests. We have Edwin with the county commissioners. Could talk about the redevelopment in Burkdale. I have him coming on. We have a special guest from California. I told you about did I tell you the Trent story about the fire that he had? And I called him up and I said, hey, I want to stay at your house and all that. And he said, well, my house.
I don't have a house.
I don't have a house.
Thanks a lot, Ron.
He's going to come on the show with Clive Stanton. I think you all have to hear about the Vendetta movie that I did with Clive. And
We didn't plug it this week. We
The
forgot.
weekly
I'll let
plug.
you know.
Yeah, we forgot that.
Yeah, and well, we forgot about Tepper too. Tepper has
Yeah,
not
Tepper-
been on the show. You know
Tepper-
Tepper?
No.
We
David
were
Tepper-
trying
oh,
to get him
man.
on the show. He won't come on.
He
I
won't
don't
come
know why.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have it's gonna be an interesting 8-week one with CW. We'll have some
Yeah.
good people on here.
I
We
think
usually have the
LeBron
crowd-
James.
we usually have about 30 people here. I don't know why today's just.
There's only
Jay.
28.
I know, but like a lot of people usually show up, but it must be because Easter break.
Yeah.
Kids.
Spring break.
But this is usually about. But if you ever here at Red Rocks at 1 o'clock, you're welcome to watch the show back here, and we might pop you on. And
Standing room only.
yeah. So what else you got? Anything else you want to say before you leave, Jay? You've said.
Well, I just want to say thanks to Ron. Thanks to Red Rocks.
What about Michael? Say thanks to Michael.
Hey,
too.
Michael,
You're welcome.
you're the man.
I love you,
know,
Jay.
You know.
Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming.
SoCal. We
Thanks for
got to
coming.
get a little SoCal
Yeah.
energy. So, love you guys, and I appreciate you having me on.
Thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for coming.
All right,
You've been
Brent,
excited.
you're going to play our SRI.
We can close out the show here, and we'll just play the commercial as soon as you guys.
All right,
sign
ladies
off.
and gentlemen.
Okay.
We'll see you. We'll love you. Until next time, let me get
Till
our.
next time.
Till next time. See ya.
At SRI Performance, we don't just sell parts. We power champions.
From weekend warriors to professional race teams, we provide the high-quality products and expert service that keep you on top.
With a massive inventory featuring the best brands in motorsports, SRI Performance is your one-stop shop for all things racing.
From high performance products to top quality materials, we got everything your team needs this season.
Our highly dedicated team is here to help you find the right parts and solutions for your race program, no matter the level of competition.
And you never know who you might run into at SRI Performance. Drivers, team owners, and some of the biggest names in racing. Trust SRI to keep them on the track.
Beyond the products, we're committed to the sport, supporting teams, sponsoring events, and growing the racing community.
At SRI Performance, we do more than sell parts. We build relationships, fuel competition, and keep racers racing.
Stop in and see us or visit us online at sriperformance.com. SRI Performance, where champions shop.
Table Talk with Ron and Michael, Saturdays at 11:30 a.m. on WCCB Charlotte.